Up, y'all? Today is I have my cheat day today for my healthy eating regimen. So today I thought I'd come to McDonald's. Haven't been in McDonald's in a while, you guys. So today I'm spending my cheat day eating some McDonald's. Say my grace. That's nice with this food today, maybe with the nourishing. Protect our stomach. Amen. So I'm only doing some French fries and a couple of sandwiches. So today I came across this topic, y'all, and I wanted to share it with you guys while I'm eating my food on cheat day. Hope y'all have a good afternoon, enjoying your morning today. This is a fish fillet sandwich. And it still tastes good. Still tastes the same. So, listen, is overthinking ruining your life? Like, if you struggle with living in the present moment, I'm going to share with you 9 of some simple ways you can stop yourself from overthinking. And if you see me looking around, I'm in a public place right now, so I'm seeing people walking as they're going home. Alright, so as we get older, responsibility increases and our free time is like allotted to finishing obligations such as school, work, and things like that. And so, you know, other things that people are busy with, our lives become filled with petty tasks and constant stress all the time, right? So I'm here to talk about overthinking. It may sound very basic, but it can actually have severe consequences that can ruin your quality of life. And so overthinking can like trap your brain in like this cage, and you'll be in like this worry cycle, right? Because your brain is like trapped, and then you'll begin to like find it hard to to actually sustain the daily life chores and the stuff that you do on a daily basis. Now, like, for instance, like, have you ever been told by somebody or even caught yourself thinking, like, all the time, overthinking stuff? Well, here, I'm going to go over some ways you could keep it at bay and actually stop yourself from falling prey to overthinking. So I've actually been craving this all day, y'all. I don't know. Seeing people on YouTube eating McDonald's, I just started craving it. It's cheat day, so I said, why not? So, the first thing is don't dwell on things that you can't control. Like, uncertainty is okay, but if it makes you feel afraid, it's not. A lot of us find ourselves trapped in that. So what you want to do is distract yourself. That's the key. You have to distract yourself. And you do that by keeping yourself distracted as much as possible. You know, basically, you know, the more you are submerging, you know, the more that you overthink, you just keep submerging yourself in the pit. That's all you do. So you want to adapt a hobby. You can even break yourself out of it by petting the animal. Say you're at somebody's house and they got pets, just start petting the animal, just to keep yourself away from the negative thoughts that show up in your mind. And you know, you can even go to a movie theater, go to a movie theater, get some company of your loved one to distract you as much as they possibly can, so you're not thinking negative. Like when you learn how to get distracted, the more you learn how to get distracted, you're going to get miles and miles away from overthinking. You have to find yourself to distract yourself. Hanging with your loved one, doing whatever it is y'all do. You know, like I said, play with some kids or something. Play with your kids, your animals, and it will just get you away from negativity. And you know, your environment too will directly reflect the way you think. So you want to surround yourself with like some positivity, as many positive people as you can. Create some more, you know, you want to be creating productive, creative, and happy thoughts in your mind. And the more positive your environment is, the more it'll help you do that. Another thing is you can break the ice to someone that you can you find reliable. Break the ice to them and just talk to them. And let them know that you're experiencing a lot of overthinking. Also, too, though, they have to be ready to listen to you. They have to be really ready to listen and advise you on what to do. And it's basically about getting, it's like a second opinion from somebody that's, you know, you can trust or whatever. So that's one way. And another way is you can like get in good company of positive people. Like what kind of, you know, you have to really think about what kind of people are you surrounding yourself with regularly. What kind of people are you hanging around all the time? Who are you listening to? Are all of them discussing their problems all the time? Every time you're around them or talking to them, are they always talking about their problems? You know, do they like, you know, always talk about what they're going through and they make you feel even more miserable? You know, that's how you can tell if you're on the verge of overthinking or being in a negative environment. And if you are experiencing that, you know, you should really be looking for some new company, because you don't want that kind of company. You really don't. Right, the more positive people you're around, it means more positivity in your life. That's the way you free yourself from overthinking. That's how you take the handcuffs off of overthinking. By just surrounding yourself with as much positivity as possible. And there's many ways you can do that. Right? And so another thing you can do is think about setting up a thinking time frame. Like you want to set up like a thinking limit for yourself where you just take a certain period of time in your day and you just basically take a pen and a paper and you write down all of your thoughts that you're battling with. And then like after you've written everything down, you want to just go ahead and tear the paper up and throw it away in the bin. I've done that several times and it really helps a lot. Write down all your negative thoughts on paper and just throw it away. There's times I just burnt it. Just burnt it down. I wouldn't recommend burning it because you don't want to accidentally set something on fire or something. You know what I mean? Just rip it up into little shreds and throw it away. When you do that, what you're going to do is when you rip up your thoughts that you're battling with, it's going to psychologically make you stronger. It's going to make you feel like you've defeated your problems. And that's what you want, right? Okay. So, another thing you can do is set aside some time for exercising. Like, exercise has a lot of benefits, more than we realize, more than we ever know. It's very advantageous for people, especially people who are prone to overthinking. If you're an overthinker, start exercising. It really helps you out. Like, exercising relieves negative thoughts really fast, and it also helps you get distracted instead of, embracing what you have. It just helps you stop overthinking when you exercise your body. It releases the negative thoughts and it helps you get distracted towards the exercise that you're doing itself. If that makes sense. And so it's basically like it rewards you with the win-win situation. So you don't, another way to stop overthinking is stop trying to be a perfectionist and just, don't be a perfectionist and, never search for perfectionism either. Like, just know that all things are not going to be perfect. You have to, you have to be grateful for what you have, embrace what you have, and work with what you got. Embrace what you have, and just live happy with it. Start leading yourself into a happier life. I had to learn that the hard way. You have to be grateful for certain things. Not certain things, all things, actually. You also have to become more aware of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you have to pay attention to, like, specific times when you're surrounded by negative thoughts and overthinking. And that's energy. I don't like all this bread. That's one thing too. A lot of people, they don't realize that they're literally surrounded with negative thoughts and overthinking emanating right around them. And that's what you have to become more aware of. That makes sense. Just becoming more aware of yourself. And like, when you feel like you're getting stressed and you can just feel the negativity, you have to take charge and really evaluate the whole entire situation. Like, what is making you feel like that? Why? You have to take charge of, the situation. And if you're not able to deal with anxiousness or, whatever, then you can, just get up and try something. Try something that's going to get you away from the situation of overthinking. You want to let go of things that are out of your control. You have to really evaluate and scrutinize the reasons behind your overthinking. And you have to try and let those things go that aren't under your control. You have to let it go. You have to free those thoughts out of your mind. By overthinking, you're actually damaging your self-prestige. And I did some research on self-prestige, and it's basically your self-esteem. And so, prestige is self-esteem. So it's basically like it reflects an individual's overall subjective emotional evaluation of themselves. You're basically evaluating your own self-worth when you damage your own self-prestige. And that's not a good sign, It's the attitude that you have towards yourself. That's what really matters first. And when you don't have a good attitude towards yourself, it's going to emanate to others and cause you to overthink and think negative. And that's not good, okay? So you have to evaluate the things and set the thoughts free while taking it as a lifelong lesson.